Hey, there's Buddy Johnson. Welcome to the Zoom. We got some questions ready for you. We'll start off with Brent Zorderman from the Houston Chronicle.
Buddy, we're here in 2017. So is there a difference in the emphasis on conditioning in the programs? And what are some examples of conditioning under Coach Schmidt and Coach Fisher?
I think we condition a lot during practice, just the way we practice. And, Coach Fisher tried to do a great job of preparing us for the game. So most of our practices are very tough. And, Coach Schmidt, he's the best in the country to me. Just the way we work with him and the way he grinds us and, he pushes us to get better every day. He's just truly the best in the country to me. And we have some of the best, staff on the strength and conditioning team. And, Coach Fisher did a great job, and he did a great job of going out and get them guys.
How is it a grind in the off season as well?
Oh, it's truly a grind. It's truly a grind. I don't know if y'all seen a video with Coach Schmidt. It was a video. It was like messing with Schmidt in the summer times. He get pissed if he don't make our times. And hey, man, it's true. He get mad. He be on us tough, but he push us, and it's because he only want us to be successful. So, he see the potential in a lot of us that some of us don't see in ourselves, and that's just big on him. He's been doing it a long time, and he's been around a lot of great athletes, and we're proud to have him as our strength and conditioning coach.
Hey, with Elijah Blades and Keyshawn Brown opting back in, Coach Fisher told us about that. How do y'all go about approaching those guys, or what is your approach with the guys who come back to the team after opting out in the summer?
Those are our brothers. We accept them back in with open arms. Guys go through a lot of things, and in this sport, you have to be mentally ready to handle those things. So if a guy's not mentally ready to handle those things, they have to take time off to themselves. And I think those guys are ready, so they decided to come back. We open them back with open arms, and those are our brothers. Like I say, they're one of us, and once you're an Aggie, you'll be an Aggie forever. So we're happy to have those guys back with us.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Mike Lucas, KAGS.
Hey, buddy, with Ole Miss on the docket this week, their offense has been putting up points left and right all season long. Do you guys get scared of any offense now, or do you feel confident you guys at this point of the season can shut down any team that comes in front of you?
We're confident. We're confident as a union. We're up for the challenge. We know Ole Miss have a great explosive offense. I feel like we go against one of the most explosive offense every day at practice. So we're fired up and we're ready to go for it.
Thank you.
All right, we have a couple more questions on the queue. We'll go to Chip Howard and then Tyler Shaw.
Buddy, what changed in the fourth quarter Saturday? You guys had struggled a little bit, especially containing the quarterback, some running games. What changed for you guys in the fourth quarter when you shut them down?
I think our leader stepped up. Our leader stepped up and took control of the team and, had guys, locked in and, knowing we have to finish in the fourth quarter. That's one thing that Coach Fisher always harp on is finishing. I think that's something we did. We played as a team at the end and, that's something we have to continue to keep building off of.
Was there frustration when you weren't getting stops?
No frustration. I think that's another thing. Guys kept their composure the whole time. Guys stayed locked in. Like I said, especially the leaders. That's one of the biggest things is the leaders didn't get frustrated and the leaders kept everyone together. So, if guys have someone to follow and, there's leaders on the team, then, those frustration things won't pop up.
Thanks.
Let's go to Tyler Shaw at KBTX and then Mark Passwords.
Yeah, buddy, have you thought about, this, could, be your last home game as an Aggie or, wearing the uniform. So what, I guess, what does that mean to you?
It's a amazing feeling, I feel like Kyle Field and, Texas A&M has gave me everything plus more, when I chose this university, they say don't choose a coach and, I don't feel like I did that. I feel like I chose this program because of, just the way the fans are and just, everything, the atmosphere and everything else that goes with it. And, man, I'm so blessed to be in an opportunity like this. And, I can only thank God. But, like I say, Cal Field and A&M has given me everything plus more. And, man, it's an unbelievable feeling.
All right, let's go to Mark Passwaters from Rivals.com and then Robert Cessna.
Buddy, how do you as a linebacker approach playing an offense like this where it's really up-tempo, they run a lot of plays, they throw a lot, but they also have that running game. So, how do you approach a team like this?
Just being sound and disciplined in everything you do, making sure the guys around you are, doing the same thing, making sure guys are, having great energy in practice. Practice is one of the key things to being able to stop a team on Saturdays. And, one of the biggest things to me is, getting lined up and getting set when the team is tempo. And so, I'm sure Coach Elko put a lot of emphasis on tempo this week. We know they're a great tempo team. And, like I said, we're ready for the challenge.
And a little bit of a personal follow-up. This is your last game on Kyle Field, and I hear you graduate next week.
Yes, sir.
So
I do graduate.
how do you deal with these personal emotions as the season goes on a lot later than it normally does?
I mean, like Coach Fisher always try to say, eliminate the clutter. I mean, it might not sound like clutter, it's little small things and, it's big accomplishments. But at the end of the day, it's clutter right now. I have a task at hand right now that I'm focused on, and, I'm fired up about it and ready to go. So I'm gonna handle this, and then once that time get here, I'll be ready for that too.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, next up is Robert Cessna from the Eagle, and then Chuck Carlton.
Buddy, getting back to those opt-outs, you said you welcome in with open arms. What about, have you talked to any of those other opt-outs about possibly coming back?
I mean, we talk to them all the time, but, those not things we ask. We don't ask those type of things. We let them handle that and, take care of their business how they need to. But like I said, whenever they're ready to come back, we always welcome them back with open arms. And, they're our brothers at the end of the day, and we have to it takes a man to be able to do something like that.
Buddy, do you think right now, the way you're playing, you possibly could be the best defensive player in the SEC?
I try not to worry about things like that. I try to, just be a leader to this team and, just continue to go into practice and work and grind every day. That's what it's about, the grind. Once you start to think about things like that, you start to get lost in it. So, I just try to control what I can control, show up every day, show up to work and, be fired up and ready to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Chuck Carlton, and then we'll end with Chip Howard.
Buddy, you'd mentioned clutter, but there's been potential for some serious distractions between the,
For sure.
the COVID-19 layoff and the playoff talk and everything else. And this team seems to have kept its focus. What have you guys done to maintain that and not get off track?
Our leaders have kept guys locked in, and, Coach Fisher have done a great job, making sure we stay away from those things. He always harp on, eliminate the clutter. I think our team understands that, once guys start to get lost in the media, playoff talks and all those type of things, like I say, you start to lose focus. Guys know we have a task here. We're fired up about it. We're fired up for the opportunity. And, once we start to get lost in it, it can all go away as fast as it can.
If I asked you where you were ranked in the playoff rankings, could you give me an answer?
I try not to worry about those things, man. I could tell you what time we have practice today.
All right, we'll wrap up with Chip Howard from Sports Talk. And then
Buddy, have you considered that Ole Miss might not be able to play Saturday, and how disappointing would that be for everybody?
Like I say, that's clutter. At the end of the day, I just focus on, what we can focus on. As of right now, I know that we're playing Ole Miss on Saturday. I know that we have practice today. We're fired up and ready to go. Like I say, we only can control what we can control.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the questions we have for you, buddy. Thank you. Good job. All right, I'm